Max Verstappen has revealed he went straight to Oscar Piastri after the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix to apologize for their Turn 1 collision. Verstappen made a move down Piastri's inside, resulting in both cars spinning off, and the Dutchman was given a 10-second time penalty for the incident. Before we continue, I am once again asking you to subscribe to the channel or follow us if you're on Spotify. It makes a big difference either way to us. Verstappen started behind Piastri but had a better launch at the Yas Marina circuit, causing him to throw one down the Australian's inside. It ended in tears, however, as the two touched and did a synchronized spin. While Verstappen has had many collisions and near misses with Lando Norris, the other McLaren of Piastri had remained unscathed up until now. The reigning champion did not want this to happen, and especially not to Piastri. Quote, "We clipped each other, but I already apologized to Oscar. It is not what you want to happen, and especially not with him. He's a great guy, but it happened, and it is a bit unfortunate. The thing was that, when you're in that position, you're focusing on the car ahead, you commit. So I went for it, and then I realized, shit, he doesn't see me there. So I was like, trying to get out of it, but then we still clipped." While Verstappen took the blame for the collision with Piastri, the four-time champion did not exactly agree with the 10-second time penalty that he was given. He called the stewards, quote, "stupid idiots" on team radio during the Grand Prix and still remained puzzled post-race. Verstappen would eventually come home in 6th after dropping down the order from the spin and serving his penalty later. It did not matter for either championship, as that was already decided from his point of view, but Verstappen did crucially get 2 more penalty points on his license, meaning he is now on 8. 4 more points would mean a race ban for Verstappen, who was puzzled by the punishment he got after the Grand Prix finished. Quote, "Of course, the collision is on me. But I was expecting maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds, I don't know, stop and go," he joked. "So maybe something to talk about for next time. I don't understand anything anymore, but it's fine, whatever. I'm not going to get angry about stuff like that. It's not worth my time, and yeah, let's just have a break. Like I said, the most important thing is that I apologize to Oscar, and that's it." And finally, the Lewis Hamilton Mercedes era is now officially over after 12 seasons, 8 constructors' titles, and 6 drivers' championships. Hamilton said his final weekend with the Silver Arrows was a very emotional one, where many tears flowed. The 7-time world champion will of course swap Mercedes for Ferrari next year, with Kimi Antonelli taking his place next to George Russell. Hamilton moved from McLaren to Mercedes back in 2012, which was met with a lot of criticism at the time. 12 years later, we look back on the most successful combination in Formula 1 history. Quote, "On Thursday, the team surprised me upstairs, and that was super emotional. I've not got any more tears. Everything came out then. It's been a turbulent year, probably the longest year of my life, because we've known from the beginning that we were leaving, and it's like a relationship when you've told whoever the counterpart is that you're leaving, but you're living together for a whole year." Hamilton put a move on teammate George Russell on the last lap of the season to claim 4th place from 16th on the grid. After the cool-down lap, Hamilton had to make sure to say goodbye to the brand of car that brought him so much success. Quote, "When I stopped the car, I wanted to embrace the moment because it's the last time I'm ever going to step into a Mercedes and represent them. It's been the greatest honor of my life." I got a bit emotional just reading that, but anyway, that's the end of the news video this morning. I'll be back later today to bring you more news. I'll see you then.